are you doing up there?
Hello. Moving in today, are you? Good show. Can't stop now. Make yourself at home.
Home?
How are you?
Worried about... you.
About me?
What are you looking for up there?
I suppose basically I'm looking for happiness. I'm looking for a God who's kinder to animals. I mean, what does he make of all this munching each other?
See, that's the kind of thing that worries one. And those weird tenants you've got here.
Well, you don't have to worry about me. I'm fine!
What weird tenants he's got?
No offence intended, Irvin.
Comes here calling people weird.
Now, look, I can't stop now.
Just
Henry...
because you caught me committing suicide.
Yes. They tell me you're always committing suicide.
Well, so would you if you were a dwarf.
Prejudice, you know, there's people with my condition.
Listen.
I'm having a sale.
Yeah.
I could tell you a fortune for £1.
No, thank you, Irvin.
Or I could run you up a little spell, give you power over women. Yes, we dwarfs are extremely gifted at things like that, aren't we?
No, I'm sorry, I haven't time. Henry's lying injured round there.
It's easier from this side.
Did Henry stagger into the house?
He's in the dining room, isn't he?
Well, is he all right?
Well, I didn't ask him, did I? One thing about this place, nobody pries. What are you looking at, Irvin?
I'm looking for a bodyguard. A dwarf should have a bodyguard.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, you seem to have all the necessary qualifications.
Yeah, I do, don't I?
Yeah. Are you genuinely fearless?
I am genuinely fearless.
Do you swear to uphold my liberty and make the safety of my person your primary concern?
I am genuinely fearless.
So, what do you say? For £2 a week, I make you my bodyguard. That's reasonable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hello? Anyone here?
Be right with you.
Ah! Are you injured? Have you crawled under there to die?
No, I'm fine.
You fell off a roof.
Well, it's only a small roof. Make yourself at home.
There's no furniture.
The effect is rather Japanese, don't you think?
It looks terrible.
Yes, that's the other effect.
What happened to the furniture?
I had to sell a few pieces.
Your mother's mahogany?
Yeah, she certainly gave that impression.
My God, I'm talking to a carpet.
Could you just lift your end? Raise it gently.
Raise it?
Lift it, lift it.
Do you mind telling me what for?
There's a monkey under here.
Oh, my God.
The cat chased it up onto the garage roof. I managed to rescue it, then you heard me fall off. The poor little frightened things run under here. Oh, there she goes. There she goes, up the curtain. Oh, nimble little thing. Oh, she's somewhere up in the pelmet, I think.
You sure it's a monkey and not a canary?
She went up like a little rocket. I saw her. They're amazing, you know. They're much neater than people. People stick out in odd places. Have you noticed? Oh, perhaps not. Being a bachelor must be one of the best ways not to notice. We'll just leave her for a few minutes till her little heart stops pounding. The best thing is to turn our backs on her. Pretend to ignore her.
How long?
Oh, she's not a very long monkey. Do you like long monkeys?
Well, I can't say that I do.
That's very interesting. I don't suppose my mother would have liked them either.
Henry, I want you to keep the house tidy while I'm away.
Where are you going, Mother?
I'm just popping out to be dead for a while.
In some ways, you remind me of my mother.
With moustache?
Yes, but it's not only that. It's the air of confidence. My mother was very confident. I remember telling her once I was thinking of getting married. She said, "You don't want to get married?" She said it with absolute confidence. I thought, hello, she knows something I don't know.
Look, how long are we going to stand here?
That's it. That's her tone exactly. You've got it to perfection. It's uncanny. You're going to be very happy here. It's going to be like coming home.
Home?
Oh, don't worry. You'll soon have us back in shape.
Don't underestimate the problems. You've got such bizarre people.
Bizarre?
Yes, I mean, why does Irvin insist he's a dwarf?
Listen, it's easier that way. He used to be the Nolan sisters. If I shook the curtain, do you think you could catch?
No.
No, you're absolutely right. Don't want to hurt the poor little thing. We'll borrow Doll's stepladder.
Doll?
Yes, you met Doll.
She the one that's half naked all the time?
Yes, that sounds like Doll, all right. Yes. You'll like Doll.
I wonder.
She's very big-hearted.
Yes, she makes one aware of that. Henry, since you've started letting rooms, you've gathered a very colourful collection.
Yes, I suppose they are a little flavourful. It's not house policy, it just happened.
If that's Mr. Ferguson, you're not due till 11.
No, it's not Mr. Ferguson, Doll. It's me, Henry.
Oh, Henry. Just a minute.
Who is Mr. Ferguson?
I'm damned if I know. Really, it's not for me to go prying into my tenants' affairs.
I think a little prying might be advantageous.
Sorry to keep you.
No bother.
Only I wasn't expecting any gentlemen callers. Not yet.
You remember Hamish James?
Always a pleasure.
Doll, we were wondering if we might borrow your stepladder.
My stepladder?
Oh, very well, no stepladder. Sorry to disturb
Oh,
you.
wait a minute. That small wooden pair. I thought I saw a gentleman bring them up to your room.
Oh, that pair. Oh, you mean Mr. Dunlop's stepladder. Certainly you can borrow Mr. Dunlop's stepladder. He won't be needing it till, Wednesday. I'll go and get them for you.
Can you manage?
Of course I can manage. You ought to see what I have to do with them when Mr. Dunlop's here. He loves to do Lord Nelson, and I'm Lady Hamilton in a sort of able seaman capacity. Shan't be a tick.
How long has she been here?
Oh, not very long.
Get rid of her.
Get rid of her?
That's my advice.
I can't do that. She's a very sweet human being.
By many standards, she's rather too sweet.
Besides, she's the only one that's reliable with the rent.
Henry, have you any idea how she earns the rent?
Of course I have.
You have?
Certainly. She gives acting lessons. You heard her. Mr. Dunlop does Lord Nelson.
Here we are. Mr. Mr. Dunlop's stepladder.
I'll give you a hand.
No, I'll give you a hand.
It is poop deck, really. You will have them back by Wednesday.
Oh, yes, in just a few minutes.
Lovely. I don't know what he'd do without old Victory.
We'll be very careful.
Thank you, Henry. He used to cart them away with him every time, but I said, oh, that's silly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why not leave them here, Mr. Dunlop? Shall we be seeing Mr. Ordway again?
I shall be rather busy, madam.
Certainly you'll be seeing him again.
Oh, I shall look forward to that.
Yes.
Okay. You've rescued me. You've got yourself a dwarf, man. Say what you like about small people. We never forget a favour. I'm yours for life. Right? What's your name?
Ordway.
I'm Irving. I'm usually known as that little prat. But I'm Irving. Are you the guy that's come here to straighten us all out?
I believe part of my duties will be to restore a little order to this place, yes.
Well, you've made a good first move. Yes, you've got yourself a very loyal dwarf here.
What were you doing in the car?
And that's where they keep me.
In the car?
In the car. That's the way they are. Keep the dwarf in the car.
Don't believe a word of it.
Oh, that's how it goes when you're a small person. You get pushed around. I mean, they claim it's not because I'm a small person I get stuffed in the motor. I mean, they claim it's because I do Humphrey Bogart impressions.
Ridiculous.
Exactly. Envy. I mean, look at it from their point of view. Here's Irving. Not only small and perfectly formed, not only irresistible to persons of an adventurous disposition, but the little prat does Bogart impressions. You dirty rat. I could have been the contender joint. He's looking at you, kid. Get your things together. I'll show you the house.
It's a terrible impression. You what?
You're prejudiced against dwarfs.
I'm not prejudiced.
Well, you know it. Comes here to straighten us out, and the next thing you know, he's got it in for dwarfs. Don't let him send him out of the car! Please! Don't let him! Let him dump me there! I'm pleading. What do you think?
Let go of my leg!
Listen! I'm a pleading dwarf. All right. You're going to send me back to the car.
I'm not going to send you back to...
I won't go! I won't go! I tell you!
Heaven's sake,
I
keep
won't
your
go
voice.
back there!
Will you be
Not
quiet?
this time! Don't take me alive! Never!
I see you've met. On your feet, Irving, there's a good dwarf. Leave the new tenant alone.
I don't think he's going to like it here.
Not if you hang on to his leg. Why don't you make some tea?
That's it.
Let the dwarf do it. Yeah, dwarf will do it. Mm.
He claims you keep him in the car.
Yes, he's always telling people we keep him in the car. No, I tell a lie. Sometimes he claims we keep him in the cupboard, under the sink. Mind the step. I've given you the best room. This was my mother's room. Ah. She spent her last years in this bed, refining misery into an art form.
Was she very ill?
Not ill at all, just miserable. The rest of the old place has changed a bit, but I've tried to keep this room as a sort of shrine to a memory.
Very proper.
No matter how bad things get, I can always pop up here to remember just how much worse they used to be. Did you like your mother?
Well, of course I like my mother.
It's very interesting. Ah. You can put your things in here. Well, perhaps not yet. You could start with these.
There's something in there.
No, not in here, though. Oh, at least I don't think so.
No, in the wardrobe.
Oh, in the wardrobe. Oh, yes, that's Simba.
Simba.
Yes, you met Simba first time you came here, looking for accommodation. You remember, he chewed your hat.
That damn great brute of an Alsatian.
Yes, that's him.
In my wardrobe.
Yes, he likes to find a quiet place for a nap.
Very often.
Well, yes. Oh, but not always in your wardrobe.
Oh, thank God for that. Well, do something.
Me?
It's your dog.
Whatever gave you that idea?
Well, it's in your house.
Well, so are you, old sport. Doesn't mean to say I own you. What a funny idea.
Well, how'd you get it out?
Oh, I don't. The old boy comes out when he's ready.
Look, I would like him removed immediately.
Well, best of luck, old son. That should be very interesting.
Oh, aren't you going to help me?
Yes, I am. I'm going straight down to the kitchen to make you a nice cup of tea.
That was my mother's.
Oh.
Simba, good dog. That's it.
Where is he?
He'll be down in a minute.
You think he'll be happy here?
We need someone with his orderly nature. This place is a shambles. Since Mother died, I can't help noticing how things have deteriorated. She ran things from that bedroom with an iron hand.
My mother used to ride a pony in a circus.
You lucky swine.
It wasn't a big pony.
What I wouldn't have given to see my mother riding a pony in a circus. I could have loved a mother like that.
Mine loved a lion tamer.
Oh, and that.
Flash twat couldn't converse worth a prat. What the hell she saw in him, I'll never understand. Never.
The uniform.
Probably. I used to say to her, Daisy?
You called her Daisy?
It was her stage name.
I called my mother. It was her stage name.
Daisy, I used to say to her, the lion tamer is a moron. The whole level of his intellect was perfectly expressed in the way he went at life with a whip and a chair.
They don't listen.
No. I used to find traces of him in the caravan. Wax from his moustache. And on my mother's pillow, little locks of lion hair.
What colour your memories have?
Well, would have swapped. When you're born a dwarf in a circus, you have this romantic dream of one day throwing it all up and running away to be a chartered accountant. I was in love with normality, ordinariness, respectability.
You could have had mine. I never once came home to find a lion tamer. I had to make do with the Reverend Trevor Winterspoon, a man whose hairy nose had a profound influence on my first religious doubts.
Help! 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 Help!
He's ready when you are, Mr. Ordway.
Help!
What is it?
Bloke up a tree.
Help!
I can't hear what he's shouting.
I think it's help.
Oh, help!
The dog! Can someone get the dog?
Can you keep the noise down, love? Some of us have to work nights.
Excuse me. Hello. I say, could you possibly? White fella up 3. Need help be done. Chop, chop. Very big dog. Dog. Huff, 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 huff. See? There was a dog. Dog. Huff, 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 huff. Very big dog. Teeth. And nostrils. Nostrils. After a lifetime at the water board in an executive capacity, I'm not accustomed to having my veracity doubted.
If ever you need a bodyguard,
I don't amount in, sir.
I'm doing it professionally now. £2 a week.
Sounds very reasonable.
I thought so.